What's up guys, it's Jake and Matt from Just You Fitness. We're late again, but only by 10 minutes, but that's because the internet screwed us over. 3G was awful. It's not because we're not committed to getting on at 11 o'clock. We're going to get on here at 11 o'clock on a Monday and Friday, give you some banging value, and you can take the tips that we give you, hopefully, into your day-to-day life and get some epic results. So yeah, England won over the weekend, amazing. I don't know if it's coming home, but hopefully it will be. I've got another big day on Wednesday. I'm at a barbecue and there'll be alcohol there as well. But what I thought we'd go through, as England did win and things got chaotic on Saturday, I won't lie, is how to counteract a bad weekend and stay in a calorie deficit. So we'll go with our methods first. So Franks, what would you do if you had a more indulgent weekend, but you still wanted to stay lean but stay on track with your goals?
Okay, so the first thing, unlike this lad today, I'll be straight back in the gym and training.
I've copped out today badly. I'm tired.
He always cops out on a Monday. He's all right at writing the instructions down, but when you ask him whether he's getting involved, he's the first one to bail on it. So yeah, I'll be straight back in the gym and training, just pushing through. I know my energy's not quite there, but I'll grind something out. It might not be the best, but I'll grind something out just to make myself feel better and obviously burn the excess calories. The other thing I do is make sure I get my water intake back up to 2-3 litres, if not more today, just because after a heavy weekend you tend to feel quite bloated, you retain a lot, and that'll help flush that through and make you feel a little bit better in itself, as well as topping up the hydration levels. You feel less foggy headed and a bit more switched on when it comes to work. And I'll be straight back onto my fitness pal tracking my calories, and I'll probably drop them down a little bit from where they are again, just to counteract and get back in sort of like where my calories should be for the week.
So what I want to add is, Matt's already really lean, so when you're already really lean, if you have like a bad weekend, it's not that difficult to get yourself back in shape. Obviously the difficulty you have is when you're carrying body fat, you've got lots of stored energy in the body anyway. Like Matt, he's like 10% body fat, so you know, if he has the odd bad weekend, you know, it doesn't take him a lot to get back to the appropriate body fat levels that he wants to. And obviously the difference is, obviously I'm focusing more obviously on a calorie deficit because I need to get my weight down to a specific area so I can box at a decent weight, so I have to focus a lot more on the overall calorie deficit. Matt can be a little bit more fluctuated with regards to the kind of calories. As long as his nutrients aren't out of whack and all over the place, he's going to stay relatively lean even if he has a El Chopo weekend.
So what would you do differently if like you're not training? So obviously I'm training today, so how do you counteract it?
Yeah, so obviously I'll go back to sort of Saturday. I didn't plan to drink as much as I did. Obviously with England winning, it got intense. What would have been a 2,500 calorie day went up to 4,000. So I did an Instagram post yesterday about living on poverty calories and high protein. If you didn't check that out, I would check that out. So what I've basically done, because like I've said in previous posts, I've got Bratislava next weekend, so I need to create a monthly energy deficit this month. So what I'll have to do is, even though it'll be way below my calorie maintenance levels and calorie cutting levels, I'll probably drop my calories down by about 1,000. So I'll kind of live this week on between 1,500 and maybe 2,000 if I kind of get more activity in, because like I said, I've got a barbecue again on Wednesday, and that'll be more indulgent with regards to food. So because I track my calories weekly, all I've done is just counteracted those extra calories that I will be taking in on another day. Not great for performance, energy levels are low, but what I've done to counteract that is I've just done a little bit more walking. So low intensity exercise can still burn a lot of calories, it just takes a lot longer, but obviously on the lower calories it's harder to smash yourself in the gym as hard as possible. So like I said, I'm tracking the calories weekly. Sunday less, Monday I'll eat less. I'll probably bring it up slightly on Tuesday because I want to get some remnants of exercise in, and then because I've got that barbecue Wednesday, I might throw in one of my fasting protocols. If you don't know how fasting works or intermittent fasting works, that's something that I will take you through specifically, so I wouldn't ask Matt that. Drop us a message, comment in the comment box. But fasting and intermittent fasting is a way of not eating what you want, but you can eat as much of the stuff you like within the rules, and still stay lean, and still, you know, have a generally kind of good time.
As being Jake both say to clients, you've got to be able to have a balance with your life and your gym.
Definitely.
So it's all about making compromises and compensating in other areas. So as we've both done, we've overdone it at the weekend. So I'm going to push myself through a workout. Jake is going to go into poverty calories for the week, as he calls it. As I say, it's all about give or take, but it'll keep you on track with your goals.
And that is the key, guys. We're all human and we only live once. I don't want to be the guy that's lean and doesn't have a life. You know, a lot of my activities are around kind of eating and drinking with the guys, and obviously I know that's the same for the clients that I have. You know, I train a lot of women in their 40s and 50s. I know that's a massive stereotype, but a lot of them like to drink wine at weekends and have a glass of wine in the evening. So it's not about eliminating things that you enjoy. It's about managing things and making sure you're moving more. So Matt's a big one just for exercise. I'm a big one for moving as much as you can outside the gym, and that's called NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. But it's starting to get too complicated. Don't worry about that for now. If you have questions on that area, like I said, jump in. We had another subject, Matt. What was that we were going to go through today?
Our transformation plan.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'll go through that. So basically, there was a shift in the Just For You Fitness business last year, and we went from body transformations to kind of coaching. So we, you know, help change behaviours and focus a little bit more on, you know, the long term. But I'm not gonna lie, I was epic at body transformations with the right clients, so I'm reintroducing that back into our business. So you know, 12 to 16 week body transformations based on where you're at, and you know, you can achieve some fantastic results with body transformations. The difference is you have to qualify for a body transformation. Not everyone is ready for a body transformation. You can't, you know, if your body's not there physically, or you're not there mentally, or when we're having a call or a sit down, you're not giving me the right answers, I know you're not ready to hit that as hard as possible. See, the difference between sort of coaching for the long term and the body transformation is the rules. You have to be that little bit strict. I'm not saying you're so strict you deprive yourself, but there's smaller margins for error within the body transformation plans. That's why we stopped promoting them, but we're going to reintroduce them back in. But we're going to reintroduce them back in a way that if you're right for the body transformation, I will take you on and guide you through that based on obviously the time frame that we're kind of working with. But we're not going to cut off our kind of long time results based weight loss and coaching clients, because that still is part of it. Like there's a longevity past the body transformation. So the only difference really is the rules and what you have to stick to. There's still flexibility, but there's a tiny little bit less flexibility. The nutrition margins are a bit tighter, and how much you actually have to train a little bit more than you would if you were just, you know, on part of the coaching plan. Obviously we focus a little bit more on flexibility with the coaching plan, so it becomes a long-term thing. It's habit-based. But the body transformation stuff, because it's date specific and goal specific, you have to be a little bit tighter, a little bit more motivated, and you have to be a little bit more pushed. And that's why we don't push that with everyone, guys.
Have a look on the Instagram page for like some of the previous work we've both done on that. So
yeah, absolutely.
Testimonials on there and stuff from that. So if you're interested, I'd say have a look, drop us a message on either Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be in touch.
Like I said, there's a qualifying process, guys, but like I said, don't worry if you don't meet that criteria. That's just purely because, you know, we're not here to just take your money. We're here to help you get a result. So that's why we have like a call or a sit down or a long term, or like a long Skype call, because we want to make sure that you're right for it, and we're not just, you know, taking your money and you're not getting anywhere. You have to be right for the processes that we have in place to kind of get results. So that was quite a long live. We're going live again on Friday. I forget the live now because my memory's bloody terrible. I'll probably do a live on my own doing something informative, and I'll let you know what that is sort of during the week. But I'm seeing quite a few people logged on. That's awesome. More likes would be great, more shares would be great. We're not really asking for anything specific. We're still at that time where we want to service as many people as possible. So if you have questions, guys, just ask. I'd prefer you to start commenting in the comment box. Everyone's really shy and they just seem to message us in the message box because no one wants to know. No one wants anyone to know what their problems are, which I kind of get. But if you can kind of let us know that you're there. Maybe a comment with a thumbs up or a smiley face in the comment box. It'd be much appreciated. And then, like I said, that will start to roll into more people liking and commenting on the post, and you getting good value from it. Make sure you watch these back. I'm trying not to tut as much. that was pointed out to me by someone who does radio, which I will try not to do, and I will try to be less obnoxious and arrogant as well, which is going to be tough because that is a massive part of my personality. This guy's just a little teenage girl, but that's not the point. Right, guys, that's too much for today, but I'll see you soon. Bye. Yeah, go to, we've even got it set up for calorie deficit. Yeah, you go, James Dorman, go to calorie deficit. We're part of the calorie deficit live, brother. See you later.